Before this moment, before this test of faith, there was a promise that changed everything. Years before that hill, Abraham and Sarah lived simple, quiet lives. They had everything except the one gift they longed for most, a child. Sarah sat alone, watching a family with children walk past. She smiled sadly, a mixture of longing and despair evident in her eyes. One night, God spoke a promise that seemed impossible. As Abraham looked up at the twinkling stars, he heard God's gentle voice say, "Abraham, look at the stars. So shall your descendants be." Overwhelmed yet believing, Abraham gazed upward, seeing not just stars, but a future filled with hope. Meanwhile, Sarah overheard the promise, her emotions a swirl of hope and disbelief, struggling to comprehend the enormity of it all. The days turned into weeks and weeks into months, but the promise remained unfulfilled. Doubts crept in, clouding her heart. Yet God's timing was perfect. In a hot afternoon under a bright sun, 3 visitors appeared in the distance, dust and light swirling gently around them. Abraham welcomed them with humility, offering them water and food, unaware of the extraordinary news they carried. With warm smiles, the visitors proclaimed, "Sarah will have a son." Cut to Sarah inside the tent, listening, where she could hardly contain her joy. A playful laugh escaped her lips as she thought to herself, "At my age? Impossible!" But the visitor assured her, "But nothing is impossible with God." The bright morning finally arrived when joy burst forth. Just as God promised, Isaac was born. Abraham lifted the newborn, cradling him in his arms, the sunlight bathing them in warmth and love. "God has brought me laughter, and all who hear will laugh with me," she exclaimed, her voice echoing with gratitude. The years passed, and the child of promise grew. But then came the moment of testing, the ultimate test of faith for Abraham. Years later, God tested Abraham, not to destroy his faith, but to reveal it. On that fateful morning, the sun rose over the mountain, casting a golden glow. Abraham, heart heavy yet obedient, climbed the mountain with Isaac, unaware of what lay ahead. As they ascended, tension filled the air, the music reflecting the gravity of the moment. Abraham's hands trembled, his heart a battleground of love and obedience. Isaac, full of trust, looked up into his father's eyes, seeking reassurance, while the wind whispered around them, almost echoing his uncertainty. Abraham lifted his eyes, desperation mingling with faith. Suddenly, a bright light appeared behind him. An angel's voice pierced the stillness, saying, "Abraham, do not harm the boy." Relief flooded Abraham as he turned to find a ram caught in the thicket nearby. God never wanted Isaac to be harmed. He only wanted Abraham's heart, a heart willing to trust, to let go, and to believe in the promise that had been given so long ago. As they walked down the mountain, hand in hand, the weight of the test began to lift, replaced by a profound peace. Music swelled, peaceful and uplifting, as they descended into the valley below. From this story, we learn that obedience isn't always easy. Jealousy and fear can cloud our hearts, pulling us away from the trust we ought to have in God. Yet, through the challenges, God calls us to trust Him, fully and faithfully. His promises never fail, even when the journey seems impossible. The final image remains etched in the heart, a slow-motion sunset shot of Abraham's family smiling together, Isaac running around them. Laughter echoed through the golden fields. And Isaac, the son of laughter, became a reminder to all generations that God keeps His word. In moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty, we must remember this promise. As we reflect on Abraham's journey, let us strive to nurture faith in our hearts, believing that God works in ways beyond our understanding, and that His plans always lead to hope, joy, and abundance. As we conclude this story, we encourage you to carry these truths with you. May the tale of Abraham, Sarah, and Isaac remind us all that even in the darkest of times, laughter is a gift that can bloom from the seeds of trust planted by God. His promises are a light guiding us through the valleys, reminding us of the joy that comes with believing in something greater than ourselves. Together, let us walk forward in faith, ready to embrace the next chapter of our journey. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter in our Bible story series. Share this with someone who needs a little faith today, and I'll see you in the next story. God bless.